One called partner prattle. Partner prattle is where kids sit in twos and you give them a reason to speak. For instance, we are doing food groups right now in our classroom. And one of the things that we've been analyzing and looking at, and I teach in a K-4 ungraded wing, and I'm in charge of the K-1s, their literacy development, but I teach integrated curriculum to all of the kids, and then I teach my 6th, 7th, and 8th graders mythology one period during math periods, because I didn't want to teach math this year, so I don't have to teach math. And so let's say during our nutrition study, I put my kids into their partnership, and I say to them, your job as a partnership is to decide on one fruit that you think is important. You are to discuss why, because we just seen a video earlier, why that fruit is important to you as a growing person and what the aspects of it are that support your nutrition. So now I'm having them debrief something that we studied. So they sit there and talk, and one of them says, and then they have to report. And so they stand up and they say, well, we decided, and so they're doing a lot of negotiation. No, I want peaches. No, I want strawberries. No, let's do this. No, like that. And then what are the elements? Well, this one has a lot of roughage. No, that has vitamin C. No, that has vitamin A. No, potassium. We have to talk about potassium. No, let's talk about bananas. So they finally decide on bananas. Okay? So then this kid stands up, and I hope you know this fact. We chose bananas because they're high in potassium, which helps your heart muscle work better, and all your muscles work better, and they have serotonin in them, and they will improve your attitude and your mood. Did you all know that? Eat a banana every morning. They truly do. They increase your serotonin levels, bananas do. That's something I learned this week. And so, see, you got to be learning all the time. You don't get old, get better. Okay? So, partner prattle is that. I don't give them roles in partner prattle. I let them negotiate what they want as far as who's going to speak, who's going to record, and I do usually make them write down something. Because what I like is for my oral language, they're speaking to each other, then to say, okay, what are the key words? And this is the way I do it. They have a 3x5 card, and instead of writing a sentence, our classroom is all based upon key words. We do Andrew Pudawa's Excellence in Writing. And because Andrew's based on key words, what we want is for our kids to not write out what they're going to say. Because as a speaker, a public speaker, that's a horrible thing if you have a script. It's the worst way to speak. You're not going to give your heart to it. You're not going to integrate your own knowledge. You're just going to say, the name of my animal is the dinosaur. Oh, I lost my place. Just a minute. Isn't that what they do? Okay. You can come to my classroom. My K through 4s did a water exposition in December for our parents, and each one of them had a museum around our room. They all had keyword cards with just 3 words for each concept they wanted you to portray. And they would look, think, and then speak and give their information. So they had to really get into their information and study it in order to do that. Well, that's what we do with partner prattle is we train them. Okay, make a keyword card. So on the bananas have serotonin and great potassium. What would be their keywords? Serotonin. Bananas, potassium, heart, muscle. They got 5 words, and they then stand up with their little cards, and they say, look, think, and then they speak. And they often give me a lot more than I would ever think I would get. And your little kids that just are going to give you those bananas, have potassium, that help muscles. I mean, they're getting it, and they're beginning to understand that keywords are important. So with my partner prattle, I only give them a card for keywords.